How could you not want to join me in my kitchen? Fish tacos, everything fresh, everything wonderful. I'm making them right now. Come on, we can eat together. Hi, it's Grandma Roseanne, and when is the right time for fish tacos? Any time is the right time for fish tacos, and we're gonna have them right now. The very first time I ever had them was in Ensenada, Mexico. My understanding is that is where they originated. Well, at least Ensenada's taking the credit for them, but they were delicious. And I have a recipe here that will equal the best fish taco you've ever eaten. Now, I'm going to make it with cod, and I'm going to do it in tempura batter. So I'm going to show you how this all comes together. But you want to have your prep done first. So what I have, and this is very basic in all of the fish tacos, I have the green cabbage, the red cabbage, jalapeno, cilantro, I have red onion, and I have peppers here, and I have tomatoes here, which I have diced. Now, I allowed these to drain because I wanted to get as much water out of them as I could, and then I have some lime. All of this is exceptional, but there is also another ingredient, and that ingredient is a secret sauce. Now, there's a restaurant here where I go. I love their fish tacos. It's a higher end restaurant, and I don't know, I just couldn't figure out what that sauce was when it was mixed in with all these flavors. So I asked for the chef. He comes out, and you know, you guys, if you ask, sometimes they'll tell you. But he said, don't tell anyone. And I said, I have a YouTube channel. And he started laughing. He said, well, just don't tell them the name of my restaurant. So at the very end, I am going to show you what this sauce is all about, because it really pulls it all together. So what you're going to want to be sure to do is to have all of your ingredients chopped fairly fine. Now, I just did all of this in my Breville. If you have a food processor, it makes it so easy. You keep in mind it's going in a tortilla that's not overly big, and you're going to have a pretty large piece of fish in there. So you want these relatively finely chopped. Now you know all the ingredients that go in. Now, as far as the amount, you just do what you want. Now, again, it depends on how many people you're feeding. I've got more than I need here, but we'll have these for a couple of days. So I'm taking a handful of cabbage and a handful of the red cabbage. I am taking all of those tomatoes. I want all of cilantro. And on the jalapeno, I remove the seeds as well as the veins, so there's no heat. It's just flavor. And then the onion, okay? We'll give this a very good mix. You want some salt, a little bit of pepper. Ew, this looks really good. And then lime. Now what I have done is I punctured a small hole in here. I put them in my microwave for about 30 seconds because you will extract so much more juice if you take that one step. You see how much juice came out of that? Might want to take the shortcut on is, if I have the green cabbage, why do I need the red cabbage? Because they have different flavors to them, and it really is good when you combine the two of them. So don't skip that part. Now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator until we're ready for it. Now for our cod. These are about the right length for the tortilla, so I am going to cut them lengthwise. When I use a tempura batter, I just want to make sure, and I'm not really sure about how much is going in here. Maybe like, I don't know, 3 tablespoons, 4 tablespoons, 5 tablespoons, I don't know. Because what's important is the liquid that goes in. So all you want to do, and I'm using beer, and all you want to do is make sure that this becomes a consistency of a little bit heavier than pancake batter. I have my deep fryer going here. If you're going to do this on the skillet, on the stove, you want your temperature between 350 and 360. That'll be the right temperature for you to fry. If it's too low, then what happens is you're absorbing the grease. If it's too high, then you're cooking the exterior, but you're not cooking the fish. So if you look at your batter and you think it's a little bit too light, you need a little bit more of your tempura, or you need a little bit more of your liquid, just adjust it, but do it in increments, small increments. All right, our deep fryer is to the right temperature. If you don't have any of these tweezers, kitchen tweezers, you guys, they're really good. You want to be sure it's well coated. Okay. Whoa. It's better if you hold on to it. Let the excess drip off. If it is sticking right now, don't force it. Don't force it off the bottom because you're going to lose all your breading. If it's sticking, just be patient, wait a minute, and it will release when it gets hot enough. You're going to want to drain your fish, so have your rack ready. And I temp it as well. I want it to be 145 degrees. Getting the tortillas ready. Now, oftentimes, these tortillas are just warmed, and that's perfectly fine. I don't want a hard shell like a taco shell, but I do want it to be a little bit more flavorful with the oil that it has cooked in. So I'm just going to dip them in for just a moment. You saw in real time how long this has been cooking. They only just now released from the bottom. Okay, so be patient there. They're turning golden and they're beautiful. So you're going to have your rack so it'll drain, and then you want to have salt ready, because as soon as it comes out from being fried, you want to sprinkle it with some salt right away. You are going to be impressed. They are looking fabulous. You're looking for an internal temperature of 145. They are perfect. Now wait till you see these beauties. Look at that. Gorgeous? Gorgeous. Little bit of salt. And I'm just going to dip these in for just a minute. Not even a minute. I'm just letting them soften up a little bit. And we'll transfer. And if you do want to just put these in the microwave, you know, that's fine too, for just a, you know, just not very long, just till they soften. I'm just going to pat these dry, just get the excess oil off of them. Now we assemble. Generous amount of your cabbage mixture on the bottom. Some of our secret sauce. Some cheese. And your beautiful, gorgeous cod. Yay, look at that. Okay, the only thing left is a little bit of cheese on the top because that's what they do at my cool little restaurant. You roll it up. Oh, and before I take the first bite, the magic sauce. You need to know about the magic sauce because there's so many sauces on the internet. But this chef showed me. Are you ready? You're gonna love it. Ranch dressing. And it's so good and so easy. So now you've got all you need to know in order to make the best fish tacos. And take a bite. That's exquisite. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Come on, I'll leave the ingredients below. I hope you make them. Everybody that you give it to are gonna love them so much. Hit the like button. Know that I come back every Saturday. And hit the little bell so you'll know when I am coming back. Thank you so much for coming and spending time in my kitchen. Love having you. Bye. Happy Fish Taco Day.